fought the rest, now try the best! In my comment section, on my YouTube shorts, when I go to other streamers chat, everyone is just like, you're carried, you're a scrub, this, that. And I'm like, nah, bro. Who was the one person who told me that I should be purple ranks and then everyone agreed? Like, that's disrespectful. Because here's the issue. Everyone says that I'm carried, but not everyone should be saying that. But also the people who are my rank, the Tekken gods, the Supremes, the Emperors, the God of Destructions, those guys, okay, you can say I'm carried. But also, if you're that rank and you're saying I'm carried, run the set. You know how many people I told run the set and then they just vanish? Run the set. And I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna call me carried, bro, we need to see some gameplay. That's all. So if you were that rank and you're calling me carried, run the set. If you were a blue rank, shut your mouth. That's how I feel. Because, bro, how are you trapped in blue ranks in this game? Low tier god right now is Tekken King. This person on Twitter says, I don't want to hear any more excuses about Tekken 8. For those of you who don't know, Low tier god was hard stuck red ranks for the entirety of Tekken 7, and he's Tekken King right now. So if you are blue ranks, you're lower ranked than low tier god, and you should not be talking. And you know what's funny? When I show up to other people's streams and whatnot, it's usually the blue ranks who call me out. Blue ranks talk so much trash, and you know how Joe Budden operates, right? If you're talking trash, Joe Budden is going to set up the beef set. And then when the guy shows up to play me, he's a blue rank. And then I start stumping this guy into the dirt, and then the comment section starts saying, like, why is there a supreme rank beef set in a blue rank? And then that's what Joe Budden says, because this blue rank was calling him out. Why do the blue ranks call me out, and then I have to stump you guys into the dirt? And by the way, in Tekken 7, I was Emperor rank. Now, you know what they say about Tekken 7 blue ranks. If you're Tekken 7 blue ranks, you're good at the game. And then also, you know what they say about Yoshimitsu in Tekken 7. Season 4, he got buffs. Main man was really upset. That's when the character started to get out of hand. You talk about the 5.0 update. But before that, Yoshimitsu was considered a work hard for nothing character. And this screenshot was taken pre-season 4. No rank resets yet, no God of Destruction. This was also taken at the worst time to be playing Tekken 7. I hit Emperor in the era of Launch Leroy, Launch Fakuram. That was the most diabolical, because a lot of people were playing those characters and every match was a Leroy or Fakuram. It was brutal. And then even after that, you had Lydia and Kunimitsu, who were also terrible characters. So not only was I blue rank in Tekken 7, reached Emperor in Tekken 7, I did it in possibly the worst period of time to be playing a game. And the fact that people will sit here and say I should be purple in Tekken 8 is wild, bro. I can't tolerate it. I can't. You often hear Joe Budden say that Moonsault Slayer was really good in Tekken 7. Now he doesn't care. And that really is what happened. Like, I used to care a lot. But once I hit top 15, I was like, all right, I could just play for fun now. Now, what I will also say is, am I carried in Tekken 8? Definitively, I would say yes. And that's because everyone is carried. There's 40% of players in blue ranks. Back in Tekken 7, there wasn't even 40% of players in red ranks. That 40% was scattered throughout the orange and greens and whatnot. Tekken 8 did a very interesting thing where not only did it take everyone out of red, but it also took everyone who's usually in orange, yellow, and green, and it put all of those guys into purple and blue. And that's why low tier god, someone who was above the orange, yellow, and green, is now in Tekken King, because that's how it's been moved up. 40% of players are in blue ranks, and those guys think they're so good and they're challenging everyone to beef sets. Most specifically me. I'm gonna show you guys one of my beef sets in a second. I smoked an entire clan. Not joking, by the way. I really did that. Hey, you raided at the wrong time, bro. I'm over here popping off. I'm over here debunking all carried allegations. No one is going to call me carried ever again. I came into this stream prepared to spit fire and flames. I just wanted to say I had fun watching you fight. It was a great match. If you win or lose, it doesn't matter. It's about having fun. You are a great player and streamer. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the dono. I'm pretty sure his line is the basement. Okay, and then SBD Clan. I watched Moon kill them. Sacrament. Yeah. Look, we're going to talk about it. I went to Joe Budden's stream and I bodied a whole clan, bro. I was just sitting there trying to have a good time, talking with Joe Budden, hanging out. And then a whole clan started attacking my name and I slayed them. I killed them. Done. The clan doesn't exist anymore. I packed them up. I threw them away. They're cooked. That's like, bro, what? How did I cook a whole clan? Insane. They were literally subbing out. Look, we're going to get to it, bro. So I uploaded this short, right, where I was talking about my stats and just my journey. And as you can see in the comment section, bro got spin and flash and gonna act like he really got it like that. On some real stuff, Brody, you have to explain why you're not carried. You're most likely carried. Not breaking throws on Tekken God.
Mr.
Carried
Mask
AF.
has donated
$9.99
and says, I remember being green ranks in Tag 2 and now hearing these new people say that they deserve to be high ranks in TK8.
Yeah, it's wild.
These new people wouldn't survive Tag 2.
Tag 2 era, Tekken 7 era, we didn't look at ourselves and say, I should be that rank. I should be this rank. No, we were like, I'm not that rank because I'm trash. Let me lock in. Let me figure this out. These guys are trapped in whatever rank they are, and then they look 5 ranks ahead and they say, I should be there too. Moonsault Slayer isn't breaking throws. I could break some throws. I should be the same rank as him. No. I'm wagging my finger like I'm talking to a dog, bro. No. You're so bad at the game, you can't even comprehend why I'm better than you. You're just looking at, oh, he can't break throws. Bro, what? I'll break your neck. Okay, my fault. Hold on. We got to make it through the stream. I've been streaming for 14 minutes. Hold on. So I uploaded this short and I was talking about my stats. 81 attack, 61 defense. A lot of people in the comment section was like, lol, 61 defense sucks. Block below 70, definitely carried. These guys must be like Osan and Arslan on all accounts. Nah, 67 defense is trash. What happened when you flash, spin, don't break? So look, you know, in this low tier god tweet, there's a hot rank player who's Tekken God, and this is his stats, right? So I looked up this guy, and you can see his stats is 43 defense. People were telling me I'm carried. Meanwhile, there's Tekken gods like this walking around. I have 67. This guy got 43. No disrespect to Mike or King J. You know, I had a couple of sets with those guys, and I wanted to see what those stats were compared to mine, right? And look at this. This is why you can't trust stats, bro. Stats lie. Obviously, King J and Mike are way better than me. They proved it. But my defense in game is better than them. This is why people are yapping in Tekken 8, because these guys are terrible at the game, and then their stats is telling them otherwise, their rank is telling them otherwise. King J and Mike Hollow would body all of us in a blink of an eye. Put money down, it will be even worse. You know, I experienced it. I lived it. I had nightmares about it. Yeah. Mike doesn't take the game seriously, which is why his defense is like that. Well, I don't take the game seriously either, right? So this is a good time to say this, right? I don't take the game seriously, and I'm just playing for fun. But then I have all of these guys who are critiquing my gameplay every time I upload a video. I was thinking, like, how can I prove to people that I'm not carried? Because when I tell people I'm Emperor Rank Tekken 7, they just don't listen. And this is when I started to try and do some beef sets. I did an unintentional beef set with Buff Guy, and Buff Guy kind of retired from Tekken because of it. After our match, a lot of people were making fun of him, you know, because if people think the Moonsault Slayer is trash, what do you think they're going to say about Buff Guy losing the Moonsault Slayer? There's a lot of things that I didn't do, a lot of things that I didn't punish, and I've been learning a little bit. I've been trying to, you know, take main man's advice, take everyone's advice, doing punishment training, doing throw break training. I'm trying to get better at a lot of these things. When I was going up against Mike Hollow in this beef set, I did some training against Feng Wei. I was trying to like make sure I was like prepared for the matchup. In the first set that we played, I got cooked. I just wasn't prepared for his fighting style. I knew the guy was going to be good. I predicted the set to come down to a 7-2, but I was not predicting the level of patience that he had. I really underestimated that factor. 7-2 is what I predicted, and that's what happened. But this was a really good experience. I learned a lot, and it made me better with the Feng Wei matchup. But then also, I also played against Mike again in a money match because I felt a little bit more confident about what he was doing, and I felt like I would be able to defend against it, right? And this time I did much better. Instead of it being a 1-7 where I went 2-7, it was a 1-5 money match, and I went 3 to 5. And even though it was like lag all over the place, even though it was like, terrible gameplay all over the place, I did much better. And I was much more satisfied with the outcome of the match. But getting better at the game is slow progress, right? When you see the little things like, oh, he launched punish there. Oh, he broke a throw there. Oh, he crouched under that. Like that right there. That's fire. That is something that the Moonsault Slayer of a couple of days ago, literally a couple of days ago, would not do, right? So this is why me personally, I'm just excited and I'm just happy about my own growth, even though no one else will give me respect and I kind of have to fight for it. That's the thing though. I'm perfectly fine, bro. Don't give me respect. Don't give me this. Don't give me that. I will take it, bro. Like I said, if you're a blue rank player, don't even talk to me. But if you're like a Tekken god or a Supreme, someone my level, bro, if you're calling me carried, bro, literally run the set. Like I don't want to see no comments. I don't want to hear carried. Run the set. I stream every day, and these guys who think I'm terrible at the game never show up. It's a million of them, but they never show up. And then also I battled King J just for fun. Once again, this was another laggy match. I was able to get a game off of him, probably due to the lag, because there was a lot of things that he was trying to react to and he could not, because of the lag. So if there was no lag, if this was like offline or whatever, I probably would have got smoked. But once again, it was a fun match regardless. I do want to show you guys this clip that I did to him on Twitter because it was insane.
What that jump called?
Go for it. Oh my God. Clip it. Clip it. Clip it. This is basically like King J dying to lack of knowledge. He didn't know that the double seppuku would kill the whole health bar. Obviously, this is like a once in a lifetime. I would not get this again on King J. There's serious business happening right now, Mike. I'm over here trying to beat the carried allegations, Mike. You got time, Mike? You got like 5 minutes. You got like 5 minutes, Mike. 5 minutes. All I need, 5 minutes. People tell me that I am carried to Supreme and I should be purple ranks. Purple! Me playing against you in the set, losing 7-2, and then money match losing 5-3. I just would like to hear your like ideas about our match.
Okay, well, firstly, let me just say that it was a privilege having you there. We all enjoyed it very much. Thank you for the generous donation afterwards. You didn't have to do that, but I do really appreciate it. And I've got something else cooking up very soon that I'd like you to be a part of. It's going to be similar to this, but it'll have a different twist on it. But I'll let you guys know about that later down the line.
Yes, sir.
As for the matches, it's hard to really give a critique because of the insane lag. But I can infer a couple of things just watching you play. Firstly, most of the people that are saying that you're carried are also probably carried because in some sense we are all kind of carried by the nonsense in this game. I didn't hit Tekken God Supreme or whatever the top rank was in Tekken 7. The highest rank I got was Tekken God, and I struggled the entire 5 to 6 years playing that game to get to that rank and maintain it. This game does kind of carry everyone, so them picking on you doesn't really make sense. As for your actual gameplay, and if you want me to be brutally honest, Moon,
yes.
You know I got nothing but love for you. You want me to be brutally honest?
Yes.
I want to be nice about this.
Do it, Mike. Do it.
Okay, it was lagging heavily, so I don't want to say that I wasn't trying because I was trying because of the lag. But based on what I saw, I think if we played offline, I would have 7-0'd you.
Ooh.
And I think the reason I'm saying that is it looked like you didn't know much about Feng. I don't know if it's you don't know much about characters in general, but with Feng Wei, I was doing a lot of things that you could have ducked, that you could have punished. I did shoulder a couple of times, which is launch punishable, and you didn't punish it properly. And then I just started throwing it out there because you weren't reacting to it. I also noticed that you kind of followed a very easy to read flow chart, and it's one that's very dangerous against Feng Wei because his forward 3 can catch you when you're spinning. And you kept on doing it repeatedly until I think towards the end when you realized that I'd caught on and I'd started grabbing you a lot as you started to do it. But it happened way too many times. And I think that is probably because you've played so many ranked people. They run into things, right? You can throw out moves from the other side of the screen and they'll run into it. But I've been playing Tekken for so long now that I don't know if you remember during one of the matches, you started doing a move at full screen and I rage outed you. Bad habits like that, if you got rid of those habits, you would be a strong player because you play Yoshimitsu the way you're supposed to play him, extremely random. There was points in the match where I couldn't read you and I didn't know which way to really block and I had to like back up and sort of like try to bait you. So there's a good foundation there, but it looks like you're lacking quite a lot of like basic knowledge of like Feng Wei, and that might translate to other characters. But you're not a bad player. I mean, you still got 3 games off of me, and I've beaten players that are like God of Destruction and higher, like God 2 and whatever. So yeah, people are calling you shit or saying you're carried. I would say put them on the stream and money match them and see how carried they are.
Maybe low tier God is perceived bad like you because people said so. Well, the thing about low tier God is he was hard stuck red ranks.
VTEC King has donated $10 and says, but Moon, nobody ranked lower than you can beat you, right?
You can't really make claims like this in this game because this game has way too many comeback mechanics. Once I get better at like individual matchups, like you know how I want to get better at Alyssa and stuff like that, then maybe I can make a statement like that. But this game has way too, because I could do it to people. If you're a blue rank and you're just chilling, having a great time, then me and you are best buddies till the end of the earth. But I'm not gonna let a blue rank who is lower ranked than low tier God talk to me reckless. No way. Once you get equal or higher ranked than low tier God, then we can have an argument. But until then, shh. But then also on the opposite side of that, people who are my rank and who are calling me trash, then run the set. And if you lose, don't blame lag. Don't blame Yoshimitsu, because you know what you're stepping to. You know I'm a Yoshi main. You know my moves. You know low unblockable. So don't use it as an excuse if you lose. Because I'm not. I'm going to say GG's, bro. Thank you for the match. I respect it. If you lose, I don't want to hear no, oh, see Yoshimitsu low unblock, because you know what you're getting yourself into.